really wish that they would fix that setting. It's so annoying. Oh boy. Okay, what do I have to do? God, I remember I had so much to do. The Isaiah Chronicles. Investigate culinary lands. What? Her collection. Okay, that's just an assignment. God, my stats are high as fuck. That works. Oh, God, it's hot. Fuck, maybe I should have let my room cool down a bit more. It's gonna make me do these Chronicles again. I really don't want to. They sound so boring now. Let me check. Let me check the investigate culinary lands first. I don't really want to do it, but I mean, there's no other way forward, right? I'm hoping that at least this clears things up, because if it doesn't, I have to sit through 2 whole quests of Yapathon, which I do not want to do. Maybe I'm not in the mood for a visual novel. It feels a bit problematic to try and play a visual novel if you don't want to play the visual novel. At least if you don't want to listen to the visual novel part of it. Oh yeah, it's a lot better. You wanna know what it is? I just don't feel like it. I do not feel like playing the non-existence of the Morphean paradox. And that's a problem. How the fuck do I do this then? Because I need to beat it eventually. But if I go into it not wanting to go into it, that will obviously be a problem, right? I think. Probably? Maybe this is one of those things where I just like step back for a bit. I don't know if I should talk about this. Where is it? Oh, the fuck. What is all this? Oh, fuck. I don't have Twitter. I don't want to make a Twitter account. Former producer Yuka Toby, along with several members of OXO Rio Studio, have departed from the company. Our director MJ will remain with the team. All departing staff have received full severance compensation in accordance with applicable. What? All characters will become optional party members. Okay. Okay. Oh, what's this? Oh boy, I can't. Oh, to all players of the Dream Chaser Silver Forest, Zero Point Story Studio has announced the following personal changes related to the Dream Chaser Silver. No, it's not the right translation. It's fine. Project. Producer Zuyan. Yada 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 yada. Oh, is this basically just the same post in Billy? The character Grim will now be an optional guild member. Is that green? Is that meant to be green? I'm just gonna have to trust him. I guess that's green, not Grim. Well, that sucks. What the fuck is this? The fact that we're... Oh, this is just some guy complaining. Yeah, I don't know about that one. For anyone else who's reading, learn more at Reddit. Let's take a look. Holy fuck, that's a lot of words. Can somebody explain the drama going on and the risk non-MP is in? Someone reposted an AI image of Green kissing Lilith over at CN social media and asking which game this is. Nina reposted that image and states that it's their game, which riles up the NTR monkeys. Honestly, that's kind of based. Is that... No, it's just that's just the same. Okay. That's the changes in the dev team over on Twitter. Okay, I think I saw this already. Over on Billy, they made the same post about the dev team changes, specifically saying that green will be optional. Oh, that's actually hilarious. This one is less related to these three, but before 9P was even on early access, Green was already receiving hate, regardless of those. Okay, so people are just being weird. And the creators of the game are being weird. Wait, when it said Nino, yeah, no, I think it said, hold on, wait. Yeah, no, Nino reposted. What do you mean Nino reposted it? Isn't that the company name? Does that mean that the company reposted? Who reposted it? Was it Yukitobi? Did Yukitobi tell them to repost it? Is that why he's gone? I don't understand. I feel like there's a lot of unclear stuff about this, but this just gives me a bad feeling. Yeah, no, that's all weird. I don't know. I thought the roadmap was a bit weird too. You usually see like a roadmap of like, oh, we're gonna do this, then we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do this, that. It's a map, right? It's a road and it's a map. It's a map of a road. It's not. This isn't a road. This is a concept. Just kind of disappointing. I mean, I've been seeing small things about this. Like I know I read something small about the green NTR thing. It was like a glance when I was looking through discussions, and I just sort of ignored it because like that's some crazy shit right there. Like that, who fucking cares? But I guess they did. Or something. I mean, I don't know. Alleged. Is alleged the right word for this? I'm not a lawyer. Why game name is wrong at the end? Wait, is it really? Non-existence of the Morphean paradox, the force of silver shots. Oh, they probably went back and edited it. Or that person's lying. That person could be lying. Anything else interesting here? Even paradoxes. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't know about that one. That's a depressing comment. Well, shit. I mean, what's there left to say? This gives me a bad feeling. I mean, I wasn't really up to play anyway today. I've just been super exhausted today, so I might finish this game another time. But I don't know, I mean... that leaves a bit of a bad taste in my mouth. Whether most of it's true or not, you know, it's like... if any game... I know a lot of games. I've played a lot of games in my time. I've seen games. Usually, if the person who made the game that came before that game is not making the game, that's a bad thing. Especially if the game was good. If the game was good, and the person who made the game, the lead director of the game, is not part of the sequel, the game is usually not that good. It's usually bad, actually. I'm not gonna say that the non-existence of the Morphean paradox has been a blast. Like, I've had some rough patches. Combat can be either really iffy, it doesn't work. Translation can just be broken all the time. A lot of my choices can just be meaningless. A lot of missions can just break. There's no tutorials. Do I have any other problems? Maybe one or two. I'm probably not thinking about them right now. But I mean, overall, it was a fun experience. You know, getting Cowan, that was interesting. I actually haven't used her yet. Maybe I should try and use her before I shut this down. But, you know, the Lilith was a really fun character. You know, I enjoyed talking with her again. It felt like she was more fleshed out this time. So I got to interact with her a lot better. And her death was absolutely shocking, but very fitting. Green was a blast. I know he has some weird stuff going on online, but I mean, he was a fun time. Also, that's something that I really liked about this game while I was playing it. Is, yeah, like, dialogue, it was a bit weird sometimes. It was a bit odd. It was, sometimes choices didn't really matter very much. But the characters were pretty damn well written. I think Callan was held back by the fact that you only saw her for, like, 30 minutes of playtime. So I didn't get to... Also, Callan was really fucking weird in that last mission. Because that last mission, it was just like... when I made her join the party, it was like it was resolving something, but I didn't know there was a problem to begin with. Like, oh, you had this problem, but now your problem is solved, and she's crying and happy, and I'm just feeling like empty inside. Because like, what? Am I supposed to be happy right now? Didn't translate properly. Sartor was a blast. I think her story and her story arc was pretty fun. Honestly, I like all these characters. Where's Foco? Oh, right, I sang her on assignment. Yeah, Foco was cool. I thought her Fangs mission was kind of fun. That was a blast, I guess. Although I didn't really go anywhere after I did that. I'm assuming that's supposed to be like an Act 2 thing. Or I'm missing something, but... I mean, it was fun nonetheless. But I don't know, I mean... and combat was okay. I mean, I liked the combat at a certain point, but it also doesn't happen enough, and it's never really a choice. You can't choose to take part in combat because you want to, and if you are taking part in combat, it's usually just too much. So it's a bit iffy with that. I think with everything that's going on and everything I've experienced so far, and what lies ahead of me, I feel like, and this feels a bit rude to say, but I feel like moving forward is like a slog at this point. Because yeah, there was story, and the story's great here and there. Isaiah Chronicles might be the most entertaining, interesting story plotline I've ever had in my life. But the first chapter was boring as fuck. And I just can't. Like, the main story, that got interesting. Oh, you're fighting back a demon invasion, but you know, fuck, how long do I have in this game? Oh, there we go. I have spent 17 hours on this game. And I guarantee you, 80% of that was doing nothing relevant to the main plot. Yeah, no, I'm meeting new characters. I'm inviting them into my party. I'm solving a weird quest for some strange guy. I'm having a random interaction with the same person 1,000th time. I'm buying some random stat-boosting jewelry from a merchant. I just didn't get a lot of story. Like, the game started off so good, too. It was like... the story starts you off at such a dynamic shift, and I don't know. The more I think about it, the more like flawed this game is. This game could be good, but because of the flaws and everything, it's really mixed, in my opinion. Because like the intro of the game is great. It's amazing narratively, but it's also a 30-minute fight scene where you're watching them word out a battle for 30 minutes that you don't even get to take part in. I personally think that would have been a fantastic tutorial battle where you learn how to fight with the characters instead of trying to tell you, hey, they're fighting in this way and that's how they use their teamwork. But, you know, like, everyone dying at the start, you being the Demon Lord, like, all of those were such amazing, like, dynamic shifts. Waking up in the corpse cart, that was great. I thought the start, despite its flaws, was a lot of fun. But, you know, after that, I felt like all I was doing was wasting my time. There was no pursuing the main story. There was no pursuing my memories of my past. And yeah, it's referenced here and there with Sarter. And yeah, you know, going to get the characters, that's relevant to my past, but everything else I was doing, it felt really, really pointless. I mean, that's just how I play the game. Or maybe I just maybe the game was just going on too long with these things. A bit more discreetness was what I might have wanted. But, you know, if you're playing a visual novel for 17 hours and you're just getting to the story, I feel like there's a problem. I feel like there's a lot of problems, actually. And, I mean, the way things are looking for the development team, I mean, like, what's there to say? Let's take a look at reviews real quick. I've taken a look at reviews before. CM player base got offended that male party member existed on the team, so they threw an outrage large enough that the company decided to boot the lead writer producer and a sizable chunk of the original team to appeal to them. Great, okay. I backed this team on Kickstarter because I absolutely love the non-existence of you and me. My little profile pic has stayed ever since I backed the sequel, as it seemed like my dream game. They had finally released in early access, and I loved every minute of it and looked forward to the full release. However, the original dev team, which includes Yuki Toby, yeah, that's that again. Original dev team left. Yep, okay. Just wait the full release and judge it yourself. Right now, it's a lot of full drama in the development. OG devs got kicked and the roadmap wasn't even a roadmap. I'm not the type of person that wastes their time writing a negative review. Yeah, okay, buddy. The fact that the original teams, yeah, this is... There's so many. And, like, yeah, upsides. Of course, there's some people that agree, there's some people that disagree. I personally I don't like the situation. I don't like the experience I've had. I've had my fun moments, but at this point, I think it's time that I step back from it for a bit. I don't want to do this, but oh god, that guy has 23 hours. He's ahead of me. Oh fuck. I don't want to do this, but please, you need to hear your global player too. I know that Chinese player is your... Oh god, it's this again. Oh god. Yeah, so that guy's screwed. Unfortunate for that guy. Jeez. I wonder if any of these people actually beat the game. I mean, I'm 17 hours in and I still haven't beaten the game, so I'm assuming that that guy is the one that beat the game since he loves Lilith so much, right? But I don't know. Right now, I don't have anything to really look forward to. So, I think it's time to call it quits. If the game gets a better update, if things get even remotely better, I might come back to the non-existence of the Morphean paradox. But the way things are going, and the way things are looking, I think I'm good. I had my fun as much as I could siphon out. I put out my videos. And I think for now, I'm going to leave the early access behind. And I'm going to go see other games. Probably just for the best. I've already played too much of this game anyway, so... I'll wait until it's more fleshed out, or until it falls apart. Because at this point, like, you look at the hundreds of game companies out there fucking up games left and right, losing their licensing, having their teams disbanded because they couldn't get their shit together, and you look at this situation, it's like, I mean, what can you really come to expect? Nothing. You can't expect anything. So, if I were to give any advice on this game, I think I would say the same thing that one real wise guy said. Just wait for the full release. Wait for the full release, even if it never comes. You had the opportunity to take a look ahead of time at all the shitstorm. My advice, don't step in it. If you're really curious about this game, and you want to see it through the end that I didn't see, maybe there's some really cool shit out there. Maybe I didn't struggle for the Isaiah Stone Chronicles enough. I should have slogged through and got to the true end that reveals all the secrets and brings in all the main story. But I mean, I just don't see the point. I don't have the drive. I don't want to. I have other things I kind of want to do. So, yeah. You go see that. You play it for yourself if you're curious. But otherwise, I would hold off. So we are going to say goodbye to the non-existence of the Morphean paradox. It was fun. I had fun. You had fun. But I have something to do, and I'm going to go do it. So I will see you next time playing something completely different. I swear. Bye.